Okay, so this is my theory as to why the multiplayer is the campaign of Star Wars Battlefront. Starting from Supremacy to Droid Run, we're going to forget the arcade modes such as Hero Hunt, Heroes versus Villains. This does tie into the whole purpose of survival. And so basically, survival mode is what? Two people trying to be rescued by an admiral that has no idea what he's doing. Because he, in the first place, let's go take a look at the missions real quick. Let me read to you the descriptions for survival. Here, crashed rebel survivors must fight off superior Imperial ground forces advancing on their position. After securing Imperial plans, rebel forces must hold out for extraction. Rebel saboteurs caught behind enemy lines must defend against Imperials until help arrives. A few rebels have been left behind after evacuation. Fight through Imperial forces in order to escape. Look at it, look at it, look. And look, whose name appears on all of these? Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Akbar.
And then this one too, Admiral Akbar. This one, Admiral Akbar. A survival hot. Oh, Admiral Akbar left you behind. So basically, the entire multiplayer mode leads up to survival. Okay, it begins with supremacy in all-out war against the Imperials versus the rebels, where they first start off with going after each other. Now finally, the rebels are trying to escape, so they they deploy walkers to go against you, and then as the walkers get to the end, they either destroy your shield generator, or destroying the transports, right? Now,
Right.
for the few transports that do escape, they have to be protected in fighter squadron until help arrives, right? So they can escape.
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, now fighter squadron, because if you look at the maps when you play survival, if you look to the bottom on Tatooine, you see the walkers walking. You look into the sky, you see the fighters going after each other. So all these are taking place at the same time, right? So that's why Admiral Akbar can help you, because right now they're trying to fight Supremacy, Walker Assault, and Fighter Squadron. All three modes going at once. Now, Blast, Cargo, Drop Zone, and Droid Run, those are all different missions that the rebels in survival is doing. If you look at Blast, that's Tatooine. Cargo is Sullust. Drop Zone is survival, isn't it? Basically, you collect the drop pods. But this time you have a team. This is your original team. If you look at the description for Sullust, it says that after studying the plans, they ran into an Imperial ambush where most of the team was killed off. So that is Drop Zone and Cargo. Now, Droid Run, droids can also become couriers, as we saw in Star Wars Rebels. Droids are also couriers, and also they provide power because they're power droids. I'm going back not to collect, so go back to missions. Okay, perfect. And so basically, Droid Run is part of the three different missions that you can do, but that leads up until survival. And so basically, by playing multiplayer, you first fight off in a war, the war against the transports, the battle to protect the transports, and then you play the 4 missions that lead into survival. You play Blast to get into Tatooine. You play Cargo to get to Sullust. You play Drop Zone when you play on Endor. And then Droid Run, well, it could be a mission that leads up to the 2 rebels remaining. And finally, once all these battles are done, if you succeed, the Millennium Falcon picks you up, or you go into an airspeeder to speed all away, or a transport comes to pick you up. Either way, after you finish survival, all these missions are all complete. And so that is the campaign of EA DICE Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay, wait, before you end it there, I just wanted to question a couple things.
Sure, go ahead.
So,
It's just speculation.
yes, this is Tyler at Titan1993, also known as me, Kirby2766 speaking. So, you mentioned the transports leaving. What about the Imperial shuttle?
The Imperial shuttle?
Yeah.
Don't you see an Imperial shuttle in all the survival missions?
That's true, actually.
And so it looks like everyone's trying to evacuate.
Okay.
Right? There's an Imperial shuttle in
It's just
Endor,
yeah, yeah.
Sullust, and Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
And in Hoth. There's one in Hoth.
Yes, and then that at that point, the Imperials
Well, if you think
destroy
about
the
it,
shield generator.
when you play the molds as rebels, even the Imperials need to escape.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Other question?
Yeah, the second one, what can it was just a reiteration of the connection of Blast and Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. Well, you wanted to reiterate. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go back to Tatooine on survival. Here you go. Okay, got it. So the mission brief says, after a daring escape from an Imperial attack, you find yourself stranded in the desolate canyon on Tatooine. Admiral Akbar has
Yeah.
ordered a rescue operation, but the Imperial forces are rapidly closing in on your position. And
Mm-hmm.
so basically, Blast is leading up to Tatooine because in Blast there are no vehicles, there's no heroes, it's just Imperial forces. So it's Imperials versus Rebels, and the Rebels are overwhelmed, leading up to 2. So Blast could technically lead up to any one of these missions, but it ties into Tatooine because Tatooine had no special needs, and so like if
So
you look
this
at
would be
Sullust had
Tatooine.
plans. Endor was the sabotaging, and Hoth was just because you've been left behind.
Oh. Okay, so the Tatooine one, the only closest matching blast map they have is Java Refuge.
Yes, Java Refuge.
Okay. Interesting. Survival. Oh wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. And so I could find a way to put Hero Hunt and Heroes versus Villains into it, but it just doesn't make any sense. These are just arcade versions.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that is my
Well,
theory as to why
awesome.
the multiplayer is the campaign. The campaign that EA said that they're not going to make because not many people would play it.
Well, look at us. We are playing multiplayer campaign, and not a lot of people
Exactly.
recognize it.
Yep. But let me know what you think about my theory. If you think it's bogus, leave me a comment. If you think I'm right, leave a comment. If you think I'm not right or neither bogus, but you have a theory of your own, share it in the
Leave a
comments
comment.
below.
If
Alright,
you like
thanks
this
for
video,
watching.
give it a thumbs up. If you don't, that's okay. But feel free to leave your comments below to everything Luke just said. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys on our next gameplay video.
See you later.